Hi everybody, Dan Illman taking a look at race number 4 at Santa Anita, one of 2 graded stakes races on the Sunday card. Let's take a look at the field for the Grade 2 Goldikova Stakes. We are going 1 mile on the turf. This race for fillies and mares 3-year-olds and up. And the story of this race is the remarkable number 1, Vasilika, who ever since being claimed by Jerry Hollendorfer is a neck away from going 8-4-8. She is now a Grade 1 stakes winner after taking the Rodeo Drive Stakes on September the 29th. She looked good doing it, stretching out to 1.25 miles, and she's done everything that Jerry Hollendorfer has asked of her, from 1 mile to 1.25 miles. Now she's going to have to cut back from 1.25 miles to 1 mile. I wonder if that dulls her tactical speed just a little bit, and she's going to have to carry top weight of 125 pounds. But she's in raging form. She draws a very comfortable inside post position, and she is simply the one to beat. The number 2 in this field is Madam Stripes, and Madam Stripes is solid. She was second in the Yellow Ribbon 2 starts back, and then she really didn't fire in the John C. Maybe last time out on September the 1st. I like that the connections have given her a little bit of a break. This will be 2 months since that John C. Maybe, and she's a consistent performer, a graded stakes winner in her own right. She didn't fire in this race last year, but Madam Stripes, when given the correct pace scenario, usually comes with a sustained run. You'll note on her PPs, however, 8 times second from 23 lifetime starts. It makes me think I want to use her on the bottom of exotic wagers. The number 3 in this race is Cambodia, and Cambodia is as rock solid as they come. Third to Vasilika last time out, but I thought she ran just as well as the winner. That race featured an electric pace up front, and Cambodia was up close to that pace while Vasilika was following Cambodia. Cambodia moved early to the lead, just suppressing a long shot pace setter, and might have moved for home a little bit too soon. She turned for home with the advantage. She battled on gamely to finish third. I thought it was a good performance for this 6-year-old mare. She likes to win races. She's going to cut back to 1 mile. Now, maybe 1 mile is a little bit short for her, but I think she's getting a different setup. There is pace this time, and Cambodia is not going to be in chase mode. This time around, she'll be rallying late, and I think she might be able to turn the tables on the favorite. The number 4 is I'm Betty G, who was cross-entered in a race on Saturday at Santa Anita. She does bring some good speed to this party. Didn't fire last time out as the favorite, but was carrying a lot of weight in Kentucky Downs on September the 8th. Some horses just don't handle that course configuration, and that race snapped a 3-race win streak for I'm Betty G, but she likes to be close to the pace, and as we see from the Timeform US pace projector, we are expecting a very fast pace. Both the 7 and the 8 are fast, and the number 5, La Sardane, she's pretty fast as well. So if I'm Betty G is going to do this, the number 4, she's going to have to do it from off the pace, and I'm not sure she is as effective in that role. Speaking of La Sardane, you can just draw a line through her most recent start, the Grade 2 Play the King Stakes at Woodbine. She was 2-1 against some really good horses that day. The boys, Mr. Haverkamp, the winner of that race, came back to run second in the Woodbine Mile behind Oscar Performance with a 100 Beyer speed figure. La Sardane was on the lead against tough males that day. I don't think she liked cutting the ground. Her 2 bad races in North America have come on turf courses that are less than firm. She will get firm turf at Santa Anita on Sunday, and if she can sit just off the pace, she might be able to upend this field at a very decent price. Switching to Mike Smith at 8-1 on the line. Bo Recall's another one that would appreciate a fast pace. She's not even on the Timeform US pace projector. You'll notice that the 6 is a deep closer. She was 4th last time out in the Rodeo Drive. Maybe the 1.25 miles was a little bit far for her. Her most recent win did come over this course at this mile distance in the Royal Heroine, but she's the kind of filly that needs a very hot pace. She should get a good pace in here, but if I was taking a horse coming out of the Rodeo Drive, it would be Cambodia and not Bo Recall. The 7 Lull is expected to share pace-setting duties with the 8 Fahan Mora. We'll see how that transpires. Lull has been content to sit in her most recent 2 starts, won the Royal North going 6 furlongs at Woodbine, where she was probably just out-sprinted, and last time out at Kentucky Downs, where she was very happy to stalk as the favorite, swung wide turning into the stretch, had her chance, and was just no match for a very sharp filly in Ruby Notion. I think she's better at this mile distance where she can use her natural speed, but if she's the one chasing Fahan Mora early, you know they're going to be fast, and I think she could be vulnerable in the late stages of this race. Fahan Mora, like Vasilika, came from the East Coast, really wasn't much over there, and since coming to the West Coast has become a stakes horse. Fahan Mora has won stakes races in 2 out of her last 3, and she is able to carry her speed a distance of ground. She did that last time out in the Swing Time Stakes at a mile, where she just went right to the front, set fast fractions 22 flat, 44 and 3, and had enough to hold off the runner-up. She probably makes the lead in here, but I think Lull, I'm Betty G, La Sardane, they're going to be going after her early and often, and that could set things up for a late runner. And I think the right late runner in this race is the number 3, Cambodia. I think she was too close to the fast pace, and she's going to be my top selection in this race. Last time out it was fast. She made the lead early. She was run down by Vasilika, but she showed some of that old spark. And around this time last year, she was developing in one of the better filly and mare turfers in the country. I think she is going to be a better price than Vasilika, and I think she'll turn the tables. I'll go 3-1 in the Grade 2 Goldikova Stakes, and you can bet both of those graded stakes, as well as the mandatory guaranteed payout in the Jackpot 6 with a new DRF Bets account and the 300% deposit match that goes along with it. Sign up at bets.drf.com. Approximate post time for race number 4 at the Great Race Place on Sunday, the Grade 2 Goldikova, 12:31 Pacific. Good luck.